balance out, and we're no deeper in the hole than we are now.
Yep.
That doesn't get us out of this hole. It worries, as everybody, many people here know, we have the second worst fiscal crisis in the country.
Yep.
And the portion, one big question I have for you, the portion going to benefits for public workers, pension and health benefits, according to the Governor's Commission, 14% now, growing to 27%.
Yep.
In 2022. That's only 5 years away, which means we couldn't fund transit and education and all the other stuff.
Yep.
So don't you have to come up with something that doesn't just balance, but that more than balances?
Yeah, you've got, Tom brings up, for those of you who have not been looking at the math, but you've been living it, as we all have, this is a state in crisis. There's no other way to put it. So we've been downgraded 11 straight times in this administration. We lead the nation in foreclosed homes. Household income, and this is exceedingly rare in America, since the Christie Guadagno administration took over, is down 5%. There are very few states in America with income that's down. And this is the biggest updraft in household income, I think, in American history. And by the way, not only are incomes down, but expenses. Property taxes are up 17%. NJ transit fares are up 36%. Cost of going to college is up over 20%, on and on and on. So we are in a state of crisis, which is why I believe we need, above all else, a governor who has experience in building and driving sophisticated economies in the 21st century, which is why I mentioned both the innovation and the infrastructure economies. As it relates to public pension obligations, and Tom, you and I met a dozen years ago when I chaired the original commission on this for Governor Cody, we're a state that folks no longer trust. And so I will tell you, we've got to reclaim our space as a state that people trust again at almost any cost. It's not just public sector employees, it's the rating agencies, it's young people who leave the state in droves to go to college outside of New Jersey, or then if they stayed here to go to college, leave it to work for their jobs. So I want to be the state that folks trust again. That means we're going to have to step up and meet our side of the obligation. We've been kicking that can down the road going on 20 years, and it's not been kicked harder or farther than under this administration. And we've got to say, wait a minute, we are a state you can trust again. We're good for our side of the deal. And then I think we can go from there.
1/3 of a question, Matt.
Thank
Matt?
you.